One of the most powerful features of JavaScript is DOM manipulation. For example, you can click on a button and change the color of some text or even display a pop-up message. Essentially, you're dynamically updating the HTML content in real time. To do this, you must be able to locate the objects in your HTML document that you want to manipulate. In this video, I'll guide you through how to use selectors in JavaScript to quickly find specific objects in a document. JavaScript selectors work with the document object, which you can access by typing the keyword document. This returns the web page stored in the browser's memory, known as the document object model, or DOM. Alternatively, I can run a console log on the document keyword to get the same result. Let's start locating specific elements inside the document object using the query selector method. For example, I know this page contains two HTML paragraph elements. To access the first one, I type document.querySelector, then in single quotes inside of the parentheses, I type the letter P. When I press Enter to run the command, it returns the first P element. I can then expand this to view the paragraph text contained within. This method can be used with other HTML elements such as the anchor tag. If I run the same command with the letter A, I get back the first anchor element on the page. There is a very similarly named JavaScript selector that allows me to get all the matches from a web page. It's the querySelectorAll method. To demonstrate this, I type document.querySelectorAll. Inside the parentheses, I pass the P letter as a string, and indeed I get back a result that shows that there are two paragraph tags on this page. Another useful JavaScript selector is getElementById, which can find objects in the DOM that match a specified HTML ID attribute. For example, let's say we want to find something on this page with the ID of heading. I type document.getElementById and then the string heading in parentheses. I press Enter and notice that an h1 element is returned assigned with the HTML ID attribute value of heading. Next, let's use a similar method that returns an element based on a specified class name rather than ID. We can do this by calling document.getElementsByClassName. I type document.getElementsByClassName and then the string txt in parentheses. Again, I press Enter and notice that two results are returned, the two paragraph tags containing the class name of txt. If you are a beginner on your journey with JavaScript, it is important to note that the word element is singular for ID and plural for class name. Additionally, suppose the element you are looking for cannot be found. In that case, you will be returned null for IDs and empty collection represented by square brackets for class names. In this video, you learned how to use JavaScript selectors to speed up the process of finding specific objects in a document.